Shawty, what your name is? What's up, little mom? What's happening? Oh, with your boy. What's up?
Stop it. You're playing the part
boy?
well.
What's happening? What's happening? What's up?
Hi. Can I get in there? It's pretty hot out here.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Get in there. I was just about to ask you the same thing.
You're stupid.
Can I get up in there? Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. You know what it is. I'll let your boy out.
Shut up.
Yes. All right. What's up, guys? So, my schedule, everything's been so hectic and crazy the last few weeks. Really wanted to get you guys some footage of the vehicle, talk about the truck. Want to get you guys some drone footage and all of that. But as per usual, I have 1,000 things going on. Pulled a rookie mistake. Didn't prep my equipment. Knew that I was going to come film today. And my drone was acting funny when it was time for me to get out here. So, no drone. And it's hot as hell in Jacksonville today. For those of y'all from the South, you know what this towel is for. This is the walking around sweating towel when you're in the South. You know what I'm saying? This towel does so many things. It's a headgear. You wear it like this. It protects you from the sun. You can wipe your sweat off. Talk to a hot girl. You can get, you know what I'm saying? You can put the game down, but pay the towel no attention. So we're out here today. Inky and I were actually about to get ready to go to a really cool spot in Jacksonville where I was going to be able to let you guys see some cool urban graphics and art and all that other stuff. But there's a car jam. Something's going on. Not taking that drive. So you get to enjoy rural Jacksonville and all the waterways and things we have here. So we're going to hang out here. We're somewhere out near an area called Yulee. And pretty cool spot I like to come to sometimes with Inky. Just to get a break, eat what we eat here sometimes, Panera bread,
Sandwiches,
get a smoothie or something like that, and that's where we're at today. So I'm gonna talk to you guys about my new baby, all right, aka my side chick. Inky said I could have one, and I got it.
You've been good.
So anyway, I'm gonna share a bunch of different things with you guys about my truck. I love my truck. And I'm gonna explain to you why I got my truck. The timing was just right for me. We needed another vehicle. It was always the plan was to end up getting another F-150 because I love F-150s. This is my fourth one. I've had a 80, no, that was an 89. That was a 91 F-150 my dad gave me from back in the day. I had a 2004 XLT, and then I had a 2010 Ford Platinum, and eventually I got rid of all those trucks to downsize to get the Explorer that you guys have seen in a lot of the videos because I knew that I was going to be relocating to Florida in probably a year or two. I wanted to downsize, save a little bit of money, and prepare myself to get ready to relocate to Florida. So that's how I ended up with the Explorer. But I knew at some point I would get another truck because I'm a truck man. As you guys can see, I typically wear my own shirts when I'm filming for you guys, but I will represent for Ford all day, man. I am a Ford man, and I know that to be true because as I was getting ready to actually buy a new truck at some point going through the process, I started going, hey man, you know, F-150s, are you sure you want to, spend that money right now? Maybe you should look at the Dodges, go check out the Chevys. I'll throw up before I buy a Tundra, but, I was like, nah, I'm gonna stick with F-150. I'm an F-150 guy, and here we are. So, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my truck. I'm gonna take you guys around the truck, let you check it out, explain to you why it was a good investment for me, and explain to you why I went ahead and made the purchase. So, the 2021 F-150s have been completely revamped. They have all kinds of cool gadgets and gadgets going on that specifically cater to the driving experience. And I like the fact that Ford, along with I'm sure a couple of other trucking companies, but Ford has really, I think, kind of embraced the fact that everybody that drives a truck is not some get her done, do it yourself, build a house from the ground up, whatever kind of guy. Some of us, I'm not Mr. Techie, right? I'm not I'm not hanging ceiling fans. Just keep it 100. I'm not hanging ceiling fans. I'm not doing anything that is gonna take me probably more than 2.5, 3 hours to do it, because I lose interest very quickly in things and I don't give 100% on some things. So therefore, I'm very comfortable working hard to make money to pay one of you to come fix it for me and to come do it for me. And I get the same energy, and not energy, I get the same enthusiasm and proud feeling when you finish hanging my ceiling fan and I pay you your $50 and then you leave. Okay? Didn't cost me nothing. And while you were hanging the ceiling fan, I was making more money in there on my computer. That's another story, and I'm not judging anybody. I'm just being honest with you. So, back to me. So this truck is a great truck for me because it allows me to do all the things that I need to do in reference to my photography business, in reference to some of the stuff that I have to do with Inky, with some of her real estate stuff, logging stuff around. I had one situation one time with Inky once where some people that she helped sell a house to had some things that they needed to get removed from the house, and I could have definitely done it myself with maybe me and a couple of my LBs, and I just didn't have a truck, and I mean I couldn't do it with Explorer, so I just moved on. But to this day I'm still a little bit pissed about that, but nevertheless we don't live in the past and move forward. So the truck is perfect for me. It's I have a pretty large family. Some of you may know, some of you may not know, I have 5 children. You guys see me melting here? You see my face? Like I'm just.
That's what's happening over here.
Please. Why you always trying to get in the mix? Be quiet. So, anyway, I have a large family, children-wise, and sometimes when they are in town visiting, I need to be able to move them around. The Explorer's cool, but I feel like the Explorer really catered to a lot of smaller people, and as you can see, I am not a smaller person. So the truck was actually a good investment for me, just simply for the fact that I gotta, do things with my children. Also on top of that, Inky and I aren't originally from Jacksonville, and while I do have the love and support of my fraternity and my brothers here in Jacksonville, we don't really have any family here, and when we need things, if we need to move something, if we need to purchase something, we get a new dishwasher, we got a new refrigerator once, we got these different things that we're doing. I don't like bothering people. I don't like bothering, anybody, so it's just easier for me to have my truck, go pick up what I need to pick up, come back, set it up, move on about my business, keep it moving. So it's one of the other reasons I definitely was looking forward to getting my truck again. What are some other things? Some of the other things that go on with me is Inky and I need to be able to have 2 vehicles so that we can do the things that we need to do. She does real estate, personal training, modeling, all the things she does. I have photography, I got powerlifting stuff I'm hoping to get back into. I got fraternity stuff, I got 1,000 things going on. So having a good truck and having 2 vehicles, it was just time. We stayed down here. I think we moved here in the end of 2019, beginning of 2020. And we're going on a 1.5 years sharing one vehicle, and it's just time. We're just, getting busy, and it was just time for another vehicle. So come on, let me take you around the truck and show you all the cool stuff. So stand back here, camera lady. Stand back a little bit, not too far, not too far. So check this out. Let me tell you guys something. I'm gonna tell you guys about the truck. I'm always honest with you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you again here. I'm not about to try to explain to you the LED, the different measurement between what they changed on 2019 and what they did on 2021. I'm gonna tell you why I like this truck. You guys can do your research, and then you can find out a more technical, in-depth understanding of the vehicle. What you're gonna get from me is I'm gonna tell you what I like. I'm gonna tell you some of the cool things it does, and then that's from a cool guy's perspective. And if you want a techie perspective, I think there's a guy in Alabama, Ford, something in country or something that's really cool. So anyway, back to me. I freaking love these lights, all right? Love them. I was sold on the lights. I'm telling you everything that had me say, you know what, I need that truck. I was sold on the lights. You can't see it right now because it's broad daylight and the sun's shining down on the truck. But when I walk out to the truck, Ford has something called zone lighting that they put on the truck. So when I walk out to the truck with the key in my pocket and it's nighttime, all of my lights and all my different zones just kind of come on. You don't have to look at me, lady. Look at the truck. You don't want to see me. They, I love the lighting. I love the change in that. I love that zone lighting. I love when I walk out to my truck at nighttime. It's like the truck's greeting me. You know what I'm saying? All the different zones of lightings come on, hence the name, zone lighting. So the lights are beautiful, hyper white. it's just a beautiful thing. Another thing that I like about the truck, the Ford has something called, I think it's called 360 view. There's cameras all over this truck, right? We have a camera here, right? We have a camera in the front up there, and there are 2 in the back, and then 1 on the rear, where the rear window is. I love that 360 view. I love being able to be in the vehicle and being able to check the load or check what's in the back of the truck. I love being able to see what's going on in the front. I typically don't have a problem parking trucks. I've been driving them so long, but I know some people's problem with driving trucks and larger vehicles is they can't really gauge how close they are to things. One of the cheats that I used to use to try to figure out how close I was to a wall or somewhere I was parking is I just turn my lights on, kind of look at how the lights are lining up on the wall. But don't have to do that anymore with my cool F150 because got a camera right there that lets me know how close I'm getting stuff. Come on, big lady. Hire somebody. I'm gonna get some good help, man.
Shut up.
Stock 20s, blacked out. Love it. Got the sports package, so you know, not a lot to say. Probably change the tires. Not a big fan of the Wranglers, but it rides pretty good. And at some point, I will be making some customization to the vehicle. I'll be lifting it up a little bit, put some bigger tires and stuff on there. Probably stay with the rims I have, but for right now, still ride stock, baby. Let's say going around here. I love the color. Love the color. Now, the thing about me is I typically do earth tone color. My favorite color is purple. Being honest. Favorite color is purple. Second favorite color is black. Okay. My favorite color after that. I just like earth tones. But I am a big fan of silver with the correct accents on it. I think it's just perfect, right? So saw the truck, fell in love with it, decided I had to have it, and we made it happen. Now, this is one of the lights right here. No, that's actually one of my cameras. I'm tripping. It's one of my cameras right here to kind of give that whole 360 view that I was telling you guys about. And yeah, man, it just makes everything so much better because you can kind of gauge what's going on. You can park, you can deal with people pulling up on you. I think if I go through a car wash, which I'll show you guys in another video, and every time I go through the car wash, the car wash just triggers all the sensors on. So in my screen in there, which I'll show you all in a minute, in my flat screen TV in here, it just shows everything, and it's pretty cool, man. Not gonna act like, oh man, I bought the truck because it had a cool step rail, but I was happy that it had a rail on there already. It complemented the truck. I like rugged. How I say this, baby? I like rugged excellence.
Rugged excellence.
Write that down.
Okay.
And we need to hurry up and copyright
Note that
before anybody tries to steal that. Now, let me explain what rugged excellence is, right? I like things that look hardcore, but it's also kind of like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? It's kind of like jazzy. You know what I mean? It looks good. It looks
fancy.
It's fancy. It's a little fancy. So I like the flow of some of the things that I think that do make it look pretty good. The swoops on there and my railing. I like how they just tied everything into it. So it made it easy for me to pick this truck. Matter of fact, I'm gonna walk you all the way around the truck first, and then I'll go back and we'll look inside the truck. Things that go from what I like to what really were somewhat necessity is we've already talked about needing a truck to be able to move things and do the things that I have to do, but another thing that I have to do is my photography stuff. So you guys haven't really bear witness to a lot of my photography in country stuff because I usually show you guys what I'm doing when I'm out of the country. But in country, when I have to go shoot, and I got an event to shoot, well, actually not this weekend. This weekend isn't gonna be a problem, but sometimes when I go to events, especially I'm shooting weddings and shooting commercial events, shooting corporate events, I have to lug a lot of equipment with me. So one of the things, the other reasons I needed the truck is gotta lug all that equipment. So one of the things that's coming soon is I will be putting a hard cover on top. I'm gonna go with a retractable cover. Not sure which company I'm gonna use yet, but I'll take you guys on that journey when I go on that. If you look already, if I had, come on, peep in, little person. If you look already, I've already gotten the bed sprayed. So just so I wouldn't mess the truck up, be able to throw everything around with no problems. And so far it's been holding up pretty good. I got that done about a week after I purchased the truck. Another cool thing about my cool truck is, gotta love this. Check this out here. Back up, lady. Back up. So
I was trying to check it out.
You don't need this. You're gonna see.
All right.
Is now who doesn't hate when you're walking with a bunch of stuff, right? Got your stuff, got your hands full, gotta load the back of the truck. So you got all these boxes and bags, and you walk up to the back of the truck to load the stuff up, and now you gotta set all this crap down. Well, no longer. If you're part of the cool F150 crew, you just hit that button 2 times and watch that thing just, watch her set it out for you. Huh? She set it out for you.
Shut up.
You know what I'm talking about. So that's pretty cool. Now, here are a few things that I probably won't be using because, as I said before, I'm not Mr. Fix-It, not do-it-yourself kind of guy. But the cool thing about the sport package F150 is, well, it's not even just a sports package, but I think it comes like this on the Lariat and on the Platinum. I really can't remember. I can't remember, but get your guys Google on. But this is a cool thing here, right? If you are using the truck for an actual work truck, you actually have the measurements here to be able to measure and cut anything that you need to cut. You have C-clamp holders right here. And you could, if you had some stuff that you needed to cut, you could actually brace it down here and you can measure it and you can actually cut it. A lot of you who are familiar with F-150, I know you guys know about the step railing. So, of course, old, broke up military guys with bad knees and who've gained 120 pounds since they got out of the military 20 years ago. This right here is for all us old guys, right? Get that up there, climb up into the bed of the truck, come on back down, put her away, and go out for a party. Yeah. There's that. And then the other thing is, it's been a really long time since I've actually had this problem. But back in the day when I first got into photography, I've been doing photography now for 10 years, going on 11. And back in the day, early, 2010, 2011, didn't have a lot of travel power sources and things that you could do. There was a couple of different things. I think Alien B, Paul Buff, I think they had like some vagabonds and stuff like that. They held a charge, get you a little bit of time. But one of the things I really love about the truck, come over here, little lady, is in this package that I purchased, and it doesn't come on all the trucks, I actually have a plug out here.
Oh, and I didn't know that.
I know you didn't. Don't start getting excited. I'm not really sure what the voltage is. I can't remember, but I'll put it in the description. And I just love that, man. Love that to be able to plug up and do any shoots or charge any batteries or do anything I need to do while I'm working outside. So that was definitely motivational. As you can see, more sensors on the truck, parking. On the sport package, the bumpers come painted already. All right, welcome you guys to the Boom Boom Room. This is where it goes down.
Shut up, nothing goes down.
Nothing goes down?
Shut up.
Is that why you asked me to make sure I put limousine tent?
Did I say that? Who said that?
You specifically
I
said,
don't remember.
Make sure you get the extra
Open the door.
tent,
I didn't say that.
Because you said, you just never know when you need some privacy.
Shut up.
Is what you said. Another motivational reason for purchasing the vehicle is under seat storage. I love it. I always have a bunch of things in my trunk. And I know back in the day, they actually used to make these little freaking fishnet things that guys would get. And those things suck. The stuff, everything you put in there always came out. And had to have that, man. It's also comfy. I have an 8-year-old and a 17-year-old. He'll be 18 in October, but he doesn't have any use for me. He's getting old. So really, this is my 8-year-old. And we do some long road trips because every time I ask my teenage kids if they want to do something to hang out, they're always busy. That's another video for another time. As you can see, I already got the tent done per Inky's request.
Okay.
Super dark, so y'all can't see any of the creep shit that goes on in there.
Okay.
That's for another video. Hush. Tell people your business. And come on, take a look. Hop up in there, lady. Go on in there. Park that thing on up in there. Isn't that hot? Look, I didn't even do anything to it. It's just welcoming me.
Shut up.
12-inch screen.
You think you're so good with your little screen.
12-inch screen. I will turn the car on.
Please, I'm hot.
Ma'am, you're working.
Steal some of his gum while he's not looking.
So, as I just started the vehicle, you guys can see that I have the keyless start. Gotta have that. It doesn't get as cold down here in Maryland, in Florida as it does in Maryland, but I definitely wanted to be able to start my car because I am getting older, and even though it's not as cold in Florida as it is in Maryland, I don't like to walk outside into the cold, and when it's hot, I don't like to walk outside into the heat. So we gonna have everything set. So anyway, back to this 12-inch monitor. Cool thing is you don't get a with Ford, you no longer get an owner's manual book. You get your owner's manual is on your digital dash. Okay, that's pretty cool. We're not gonna go through all that right now. Set your apps up here. You can connect your apps to your phone, and you'll be able to access everything. I can start the vehicle with my phone. I can turn the lights on with my phone. I can report the vehicle missing or broken into with my phone. Super cool. Navigation, beautiful. I don't have any favorites or anything set up just yet. And I can show you guys more of the vehicle when I'm actually able to sit down and just kind of do a video straight on that. But I will show you this, right? So I just put the vehicle in reverse, and you guys can see you get two views. You get the overhead satellite view, and then you get the actual rear camera view. I will show you a couple more camera angles. So this is pretty cool. We turn on our cameras. We can see all of our cameras. Pull back somebody. You can see all our cameras. There you go. Mm-hmm. And then let's see. So we can see the front camera. That's what's in front of us. We can see a wider view. This is a different. I forgot the technical term for this particular view, giving this perspective. And last but not least, we can check our load. We can see the back of our bed and see what we got laying, if our load is still lined up right. So I thought that was pretty cool. And because I am dragging around a bunch of camera equipment, which is extremely expensive, it's good to be able to have that kind of access. For those of you, I'm not sure when we'll start doing stuff. Inky and I are actually thinking about getting an RV at some point soon. So we'll keep you guys posted.
That's gonna be so much fun.
We'll keep you guys posted on that. Oh my God, I just thought about something.
What?
Fuck. Cut that shit. Yo, so this is funny. So the video was actually over, and then in the process of me getting ready to get out of the vehicle and kind of flirting with my girl, I realized there's some things I didn't tell y'all. I'm gonna point out some things in the vehicle really quick. As you can see, because I'm supposed to be telling you guys all the reasons I bought the vehicle. So another reason I bought the vehicle is Inky gets cold. She's not cold now because it's 90 degrees outside, but she gets cold. And when I first met Inky, first started working with her, not quite dating her yet, she got in my vehicle and I turned the ass woman seats on for her. And I think that's when she fell in love and decided this man cares about the warmth of my ass. I should spend as much time with him as possible. So when I bought the vehicle, I 100% had to have ass woman seats in here. Now, of course, that's not the true name for it, but that's what I call it. So Inky gets to get in here and she get to warm that ass up for me. So it's toasty and delicious. Did I say all that? I'm sorry. So anyway, it's nice and toasty when we get where we're going. We didn't get the cooling. The cooling comes in, I think, the Lariat. So the package there we go. The package that I have in this vehicle, in this XLT, is called the 302A package. So I pretty much have everything that a Lariat has, with the exception of a sunroof, which did break my heart. And also the vehicle, this particular truck is a 4x2. I did not get a 4x4, but I'm not going to talk to you guys about that in this video. I'm going to talk to you guys about that in part 2 of this video, where I will explain to you why I bought a 4x2 instead of a 4x4. The other thing about this truck is it has a 3.5 EcoBoost in here, which essentially is a turbo, it's twin turbo, right? The truck is fast as hell, right? It's really fast, and I haven't done anything to it yet, and I'm gonna do stuff to it. So be ready for that. I'm actually friends with a couple of guys that we literally are a truck commercial when we're all standing outside. I got the Ford, My boy Dwayne's got the Dodge Ram 5.7. My other homie's got the new Z71, and then my other homeboy has a Tundra. And you know, we all it's all good. We talk good trash, but I'm gonna go into more about what I experienced when I bought the vehicle, and I think I'll be able to tell you a little bit more about how I ended up with this trim package, why I ended up with this motor, and how I ended up with a 4x2 versus a 4x4. So we'll talk soon. Thank you guys again. This time I'm out for real, but I'll see you guys again real soon. Peace.